a second to get to. Looking back and forth in that gray package, that helps. We've had a significant amount of public records requests, and we've also had people checking in on those requests and wondering why they're not getting filled. First, we had to look at all the files, look at the records, and see which ones were open. We had two, say, pools of records that we thought were open based on what previous staff left for us. We took those records, created a system to track them, and there were 64 that were left with the prior administration that were not filled as far as we knew based on the records that we had. Jeff has been working on this project tirelessly, and he even discussed some of those records with the requesters, and we determined that 18 of those previous 64 did not need to be filled. The requester said never mind, or potentially that had already been closed. The oldest of those public records requests dates back to October 17th of 22, with the second oldest being February 2nd of 23. At this point, what Jeff is doing, he's trying to go in order of the requests. He's also researching, number one, to see are they still open, number two, why they haven't been filled, number three, if it's a large amount of information, how do we acquire that amount of information. He's been working nonstop with our IT people to gain access to sort functions to be able to provide these requests. And so then, since the prior administration, so since June 11th, we've had 20 more that have been requested. One was closed. This was as of the agenda packet, because there was no such records. There was one that the requester said, never mind. And so the total requests outstanding at the time of the package was 64. I think we've received several since then, so we're back up into the high 60s in terms of public records requests. So just to let everybody know and let the public know, we are working on them. It's just a long process, and first was setting up the system to determine what was outstanding, and we've now done that, we think. And we're gonna go in order, and some of the larger requests may be delayed because of IT. And once IT has worked with us, then we can get back to those if we have to skip those and go to other requests. But we just wanted to give everybody an update on what the situation was.
Are the oldest ones that haven't been filled, is it because they're huge? Or is it closed session that we haven't approved a release, or do you know?
Don't know. We're working through that to determine why they haven't been filled, but we don't necessarily have the information available to us to determine why they haven't been filled.
I felt that when there was a turnover of IT companies, that they were trying to get them all out, all the public records requests filled by then, and that's why they accidentally let some of them out, the confidential ones. But that was in like March of this year, right?
The IT company, probably the full month was, they started in April.
And we were told that at December 31st, at the end of the year, they were completely caught up with public records requests.
I mean, last year.
At the end of the year, we were told they were completely caught up.
Maybe a lot.
I'm not aware of that, and
Okay.
we were provided with a file of open ones, and the network had a bunch of others that were in a folder that said open. So the only way, and I know Jeff has spoken to some of the individuals with the open ones, and they've determined they are still open, so.
Did you find mine?
Yes,
I know, good,
Here's the sentence.
yes.
thank you.
I thought we were way more up to date when staff left. I had no idea that there was this many old ones, and I'm sorry. I don't think there's any waiting for staff. I mean, for council. I think we are all up to date on ours, right? I don't have any outstanding. Do any council have any outstanding PRRs?
Yes.
No, all of council's, ours are all up to date.
Which ones are missing?
Beth?
And it may be a matter of that some of those, we have accumulated the list, but as I said, we haven't gone forward to start filling them, so maybe we haven't notified you. That could be an
Would
issue,
that be new ones?
potentially, but
If there's old ones in the stack, they haven't been given to us, so you're not waiting on us.
no, because if you aren't aware that they were open,
Then it's not on us.
it's not on you, no.
Okay.
So you haven't been made aware yet because we're going through them.
Okay.
And so, no, council has not failed to provide anything that has been requested of them, no.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for that update. Item number 11,
Hold on.
I'm sorry, yeah,
Thank you. Dane, I just wanted to say I appreciate your investigation and your efforts in this important topic. I've seen what our interim clerk Jeff has created to help manage EPRs. I'm really impressed with this organization. Please do let us know if there's anything that we can do to help you with these exceedingly long public record requests.